I'm going to talk about another rule change that has been proposed by football legend Gerard Pique. Did you guys hear what Pique said about 0-0 matches?
What do you say?
Dude, he said something insane. He basically said that 0-0s are worthless and shouldn't even be worth points.
Damn.
He said 0-0 should be worth 0 points. Because look, imagine you play 300 euros to go watch a Champions League fixture. Let's say you're watching Barcelona versus Manchester City in a Champions League. You're seeing stars, you're seeing Galacticos, you're seeing icons. The game ends 0-0. You just wasted your time, essentially. What do you guys think about that? And I want to shout out, our friends at Box to Box because they debated this topic as well. And they pretty much said that, dude, like, I kind of agree with PK. It's boring. We're here for entertainment. Football is an entertaining sport at the end of the day. You don't want to pay so much for a game, hard-earned money, and you get nothing out of it. So what do you guys think about it?
Bro, all I'm saying is get him on that board for FIFA, man, because what he's saying right here makes 100% sense. Why incentivize not scoring goals? Why give a point for not getting any goals in a game? It makes perfect sense. Why not?
You could go, why not? And you could also go, why?
Of course.
Why change what's not broken? Like, it's not a broken thing right now. Yeah, you want to make it more exciting, but then we go down to these little teams that have to play that way just to get a point and help them not get relegated. We're killing them. Like they're dying at the bottom now.
Just score a goal.
Yeah, you know how hard that is for a
It
team
ain't
like
that easy, brother.
Just score a goal, bro.
Yeah, go. I would like to see you go to like a bottom relegation, Wolverhampton right now, and see you score a goal against Liverpool.
I'm sure they've done it.
They probably have, but it's not easy. It's not an easy task.
So you're not an advocate for 0-0 match?
I don't mind
0
it.
points given.
I don't hate it, but I don't like it. If that makes sense. Like it makes sense of what he's saying, but it just can't happen because game promotion is pretty much you're gonna get the motor right away.
Okay, so how about this? Give me a pro and give me a con.
Oh, the pro is it makes the game more exciting for sure. For sure. Because now there's gonna be like almost guaranteed goals because teams are gonna have to go for it if they want a point. Now the con is bottom of the table teams are going to get absolutely rinsed for this because they're not scoring goals. They find it hard to score goals because they don't have the talent to score goals. Or maybe even the managers to help their team move forward in scoring goals.
But what's the point of the game? To score goals?
No, the game is to win or to get points.
And how do you win? By scoring goals.
No,
by getting points.
Part of the game is to get a tie.
Yeah, but realistically speaking,
That's not a win. That's a draw.
No, but a part of the game is to get points.
Yeah.
That's a draw.
But how do you get points? Score goals.
Nope, you could get 0-0 tie.
you know what? Like,
I don't believe that.
That's
better
Juventus
off-
mindset right there.
That's not the right mentality. Because, dude, if you think about it, if you're like a bottom feeder team, winning one game and actually going out there and scoring goals, even if you won off, like, you go for it and you somehow get a result against a bigger team, that 3 points is going to be a lot more valuable to you than like going out there and trying to draw 3-0-0
I don't
games.
care what's more valuable to me. I'm caring about points on the board. What's going to get you more points? At the end of the day,
Winning one game.
No. At the end of the day, what's going to get these relegation teams more points?
Winning one game.
No.
How many 0-0 games do you
No.
think a team has?
A lot
has
more
this
than
season?
wins. Trust me.
And
No.
on the,
Yes.
in this,
That's not true.
I don't
On
know.
this
And
about
if you put goals on the board, like they have to score a goal, then yes,
What?
they have to score a goal.
Yeah.
Like for these to get these ties.
But how many 0-0 games are actually happening in football right now?
I'm sure there's a decent amount.
I don't think there's that many. Like, I don't think it's gonna. I don't
so
think.
then what's the point of even putting this rule into play?
I don't think it. I don't like. I'm just saying, like, as like devil's advocate to what he's saying. Like, I don't think that there's so many 0-0 games that are happening for like a relegation team that it's gonna make the difference between them staying up and going down. These teams that can't score a goal to win a game, they're going down regardless. 1 extra point or 2 extra points from a 0-0 game, it's not gonna help them.
Cool.
Right? But I think it's more so for that higher end football. Like if you're playing in the Champions League, maybe you have a game that's, let's say, an Arsenal versus a Man City, like a top of the table clash. Those are the games that at the end of the day, like PK is saying, those are the games that you're paying 300 euros a ticket for. You're not paying 300 euros a ticket to go watch Empoli versus Monza, right? Like you're not. It's more so those higher top of the table games where these teams should be going out there and playing, scoring goals. Like in a game like that, I agree. Arsenal, Man City playing each other, if they finish 0-0, dude, deduct them points.
Damn.
Deduct them each a point. Straight up. Because why are you both of you guys have billion-dollar squads. Why when you can't score a goal? $1 billion.
Talk
Can't
to
score
him.
a goal.
Talk to him.
Tactics, buddy.
$1 billion. You can't score a goal. That's
Talk to
wasteful.
him.
So
It's waste.
so then
It's waste.
so then for you, what's the perfect scenario? They only put that rule into specific steps, like only in Champions League,
No.
and not in other things.
Everywhere.
Put
Put
it
it
in
everywhere.
everything. But then like Spatty says, you're really hindering the teams that don't have the money or have the capability of going out and scoring goals.
You're not, man. Because at the end of the day, these teams that you're saying at the bottom of the table, guess what? How many 0-0 games are they actually having? Maybe one, maybe two.
So then what's the
Most-
point? So then what's the
most
point of the
time-
rule, anyways? Then
Not
you're
for
kind
those
of contradicting
teams.
yourself.
I'm not because the rule isn't in place for those teams. The
But
rule is
you
in
just
place
said it's-
more so for those higher. You have to put it everywhere, of course.
Exactly.
But the rule is more so for those higher end teams. Like, why are you playing a 0-0 when you have two $1 billion squads in the pitch?
Okay, but how many $1 billion squads are there in world football?
More
many
and more every
0-0
year.
More than normal teams, like more than
More and
average
more.
teams. How many $1 billion teams are in Serie A?
None.
Exactly.
None.
How many are in Bundesliga?
None.
How many are in La Liga?
None.
Probably a
How many
couple.
are in? Okay,
Probably a
two.
couple.
Barcelona and
Alright,
thing.
yeah.
How many are in that? But that's like
But
you
these
just named
teams
two.
should be scoring goals.
Okay, but you can't put a rule
Why?
that only affects the minority into a rule that's going to affect the majority.
No, it's the rule. The rule affects everybody.
Exactly. Why?
Like, imagine if that rule came to existence. If
Yeah.
our team, any team, from that minute that like rule goes into play, coaches come before the match starts. Want to give me a goal? Give you a
Exactly.
goal to start.
100%. Let's go 1-1.
Okay.
Let's start the game 1 goal each, so that
We both don't lose 1 point.
At this
Okay,
point,
good.
that would be the meta.
No.
Good.
100%.
No, that would not happen.
Why would that not happen?
100%
So, nah. In order for
Come
both
on.
teams to not go out with 0 points, worst case scenario, we both let a goal in. We both end out with 1 point. Worst case scenario.
Yeah. This is what's gonna happen. Ready? Hey, buddy. Let's score 1 each. We'll start the game 1-1. We'll get a point no matter what.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll go for the game.
And
We'll
the
try to
first
score.
the
Good.
first two sets of teams that decides to do that are gonna get ridiculed.
Why?
To the
Why?
How would
masses.
you know?
Why?
Huh?
I mean, how would you know?
No,
They're gonna do
but
it in
even,
a way.
But even if it's just like, hey, dude, let the goalie just kick the ball into his net, or give your striker the Match goal. fixing.
Oops.
That's match fixing.
That's not match.
It's not match
Okay, but it's
Really?
No,
By
it's not.
okay.
That's
okay.
another definition
But
of
why
match fixing.
would the team be penalized by that point if you're letting a go goal in? Things happen.
They wouldn't be penalized, but they would be absolutely like ridiculed by the masses.
But I'm sure
And guess
I'm
what?
sure the owners and I'm sure the fans of themselves will be like, okay, like who cares?
We don't care.
We don't care.
We're
if
not
we
losing
got-
points.
I'd
I don't
rather,
care if
we'd
we
rather
look bad.
get 1 point, worst case scenario, if we do tie the game 1-1, 2-2, or get 0 points.
You think I care what you say? We're gonna make 0 points if we don't do this. I'm doing it. 100%. No, I don't care what the paparazzi or the media.
It'll
says.
pi- it'll
I
pi-
don't
it'll
care what
pile
they
up.
say.
Yeah.
It'll pile up.
That's a losing mentality.
Not
Not
really.
really.
Not. That's
It's just a-
smart.
No,
It just
it's
makes sense.
smart. Like Spatty, like you said,
Not
those
really.
those
Does.
small teams, they don't go to Milan. Obviously, they go to Milan and say, hopefully we'll win. But
Yeah.
what they're looking for is at least we draw.
Okay, so what happens if they concede? They concede 5 minutes in the game.
Okay, but guess what? What if because of your rule they have to score a goal? They go all out because they have to score a goal and they concede now.
Good.
And now look, they look like shit.
Either way, they're losing, bro. Either
So
way,
exactly.
They're losing
So
the
why
game.
not try and draw it?
So why not try winning the game? That's what you're here
How are
for.
you
Not
gonna
every
win a
game
game
you
if
have
you're the
to go
worst
and win.
team?
Go out there and try to score a
not
goal.
the
No,
mentality
you're
of
not
the
making
game,
sense. Now you're just
the
putting goals.
mentality isn't to win football games.
Go out there and try to score a goal.
No, okay. You're just going like you're putting
not that
mentality
easy,
of
guys.
top teams.
Yeah.
Like put a mentality of a relegation team.
You don't think every team wants to score goals?
Every team wants to
Yes,
score a
of
goal.
course. But as a bottom team, you're going
You
going
wanna try to
like,
get
they're-
3
No, no.
points.
What's
Nah,
what's
Sky,
the
they don't
goal?
understand.
What's the goal at the beginning of the season for a relegation team?
To win games.
No. What's
win
the what's the goal?
To
To
games.
win
No,
games?
is it to win the Premier League?
No, to win
Okay,
games.
It's
So-
just it's to stay up.
Okay, so to stay up,
Yeah.
you got to get every point possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's worth more, a win or a draw?
Okay, you're not gonna get a win every single game.
Yeah.
What's
gonna
worth
get a
more,
draw
a
every
loss
single
or a draw?
You're not gonna get a draw.
Yeah,
every
what's
single
worth
game.
more, a loss or a draw?
But 3 points is a lot more than 1 point.
But
Think
guess
about it
what?
like this.
1
Think about it
point's
like
a
this.
lot more than 0
No,
points.
but think about it like this. Here's a footy culture fact of the day. Wins used to be worth 2 points pre 1994, and then they changed it to 3 points. There was less a contrast there. A tie is 1 point, a win's 2 points. Okay, not much difference. That's why you get a win now. It's 3 points. That's a big difference than a tie.
Mhm.
You win 2, that's 6 points instead of 4 points. You
So-
win 3, it's 9 points instead of 6 points.
So
it
why
adds up.
change it
You need
again?
wins more than draws.